Welcome to Stellar Astrology, where ancient knowledge meets modern wisdom. Today, we decode the 2026 destiny of Scorpio Ascendant, a sign that is private, strategic, and unreadable, and definitely not the one to be underestimated. This year, Scorpio answers a powerful calling, not towards the outer world, but towards the inner one. With Jupiter moving through the eighth house, the transit is karmic and transformative. Challenges on the surface, but deep spiritual growth underneath. 2026 pulls Scorpio into introspection, research, psychology, spirituality, occult science, and the hidden mechanics of life. This is a total recalibration because what comes in 2027 is going to be one of the best period of your life. A deliberate step back to see reality more clearly and return with greater precision and purpose in 2027. But three major planetary forces will test your journey. Sit back. Let's explore your very interesting and intense 2026. Years 1. Your home becomes a battlefield, January through March. Rahu transits your fourth house, the house of roots, mother, property. So expect the unexpected. Sudden relocation or renovation you didn't plan. Family arguments that erupt through nowhere. Electronics failure, vehicles breaking down, and mother's health will require special attention. So this isn't a bad luck. This is Rahu exposing what's unstable so you can rebuild it permanently. And in March, something amazing happens. A planetary cluster creates maximum pressure. What what is your move? You respond slowly. Not every fire needs fighting. By April, you will understand. The chaos was clearing space for the family structure you actually need. Second scenario, your career enters a silent phase in 2026, especially February to May. This is a Ketu style vacuum that brings professional detachment in form of job loss or contract suspended or no interest in work. Work may feel meaningless at first. Project pauses, recognition fades, or a workload drops. Some Scorpio may be on the bench or underutilized or contemplating a switch. This advice is not dramatic, but it's very practical. If you are thinking of resigning, do not resign out of frustration. If the company lets you go, take the severance respectfully. If you have downtime at work, study because your career field in 2027 that shines are math, AI, finance, quantum, cybersecurity, writing, analytics. Any skills that you acquire in 2026 becomes a long-term assets. So take 2026 as not a frustrating year, but a year to study and make the best out of it. The 2026 career theme is not success now, but future leverage through learning. For students, 2026 is one of the strongest year. Discipline turns into results. This is a standout year because Saturn rewards consistency and Jupiter boosts learning. So if you're studying or planning to upskill, 2026 gives you maximum returns. Commit to the process. This is this is your to educate, to study, gain wisdom. For Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, or Scorpio sun in 2026, money is steady but not linear. The financial pattern this year is mixed but very predictable. There are three expense hot zone that I see. One, expenses through home, repairs, ancestral assets, and electronics. Number two, travel or education investments. Number three, sudden income through past karma, severances, tax benefits, insurance, joint gains. All of this are possible. You are not losing money without reason. Resources have been reorganized to match future priorities. So Scorpio, you have been through a lot in last few years. But the real inflection point begins in June of 2026. In June, Jupiter shifts from the house of struggle to the house of your luck, and the atmosphere of life noticeably lightens. Travel, higher studies, skill development, and spiritual teachers come into your life with surprising timing, almost as if the universe has been waiting for you to be ready. Recognition begins to return, not suddenly, but consistently. Finances stabilizes through informed decision rather than impulse. For many Scorpios, opportunities open through publishing, teaching, consulting, research, or foreign connection. And this is just not luck, it's a payout for all the inner work done during the first half of the year and before that. June forward brings expansion because you finally have the clarity to use it well. So, this is your inflection point. For Scorpio, in 2026, relationships demand full maturity. Your Saturn's full year transit in fifth house asks for maturity in love, romance, and parenting. For couples, small misunderstandings scales fast if communication isn't conscious. The question isn't, are we compatible? It's, are we willing to grow together? For singles, you may attract someone around March, but commitment requires introspection before action. Saturn doesn't reward impulsive choices. Children or creative projects demand more effort, not because they are failing, but because they are evolving beyond your current capacity. The lesson, slow progress is still a progress. By December, relationships that survive this transit becomes unshakable. Those that don't, they were never built to last. To close, 2026 is not a year of shortcuts for Scorpios. It is a year of behavior change. You don't get what you want quickly, you get what you commit to slowly. The major payoffs begin in 2027 when Saturn enters your sixth house, the house of victory, competition, and employment. Everything you learn and stabilize in 2026 becomes your advantage then. Scorpio, your history has made you very resilient. Now, in 2026, this isn't a time for survival or reinvention. It is about restructuring your life so it finally works for you. If you honor discipline, learning, and emotional steadiness, 2026 becomes the year that builds the version of you that will succeed in long term. If this spoke to you, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in next video.